Yes.
Sorry, secretary. Thank you, Mary. Pat? The white is the rear Commodore.
Here you go, rear Commodore.
Yeah.
Lauren? Vice Commodore flag.
Yeah.
The varsity Commodore flag.
Yeah. All right. You want, so you get a little closer together? You guys move a little. There you go. A little closer together there.
Good at squeezing.
Come on. Look like a sandwich.
Say cheese. Cheese. Say smile. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
I'd like to start by introducing my family.
Yeah.
I have my two sons here. My daughter could not make it. She's in Arizona, but I have Drew and Sam. And Sam's girlfriend, Haley. I have my sister, Carol, and brother-in-law, John. And of course, my lovely wife, who did all the decorations. Thank you so much. Very much.
Good job, Mom.
So I'm just going to do a short speech. Yeah, I'll get up here. So imagine back in like 1982, 1983, where you guys were. That's when we kind of got into boating, really got into boating. We were newly married, we had a daughter, and we lived in Saranac Lake, New York. And there's just little lakes up there, you know, that you can get to another lake, but you have to go through this channel. And the channel, the lakes are all different elevations, so you have to go through a channel with locks in it. So there's nobody operating these locks, so you have to get out and work them yourself. And it is a blast. We had so much fun. Linda's parents bought us this boat. I think it was about a 13-footer. And it was one of those boats where if you step in it, it's going to tilt so much you think you're going to flip right in the water. I think it had a 33-horse motor on it. And there was one little moorage, little marina in Saranac Lake, and all the covered moorage was gone. But they had this one slip at the very end of the dock. And they rented it to me. I thought, oh, this is great. Well, the problem was it was uncovered, and there was a hip roof coming off of the main dock. So every time, now in New York, when you get a thunderstorm, it comes down hard. And it would sink, that boat would sink every time we'd have a really heavy storm. So, you know, I'm young, I don't know anything. I'd just go down, and it was 3 feet of water. I'd go in, lift it up, and bail it out. Start the motor, it ran great. Well, this happened about 3 or 4 times. And finally, somebody said, you know, if you just put a bilge pump in there, it's not going to sink. I was like, oh, okay. So I learned something. That worked great until the battery died. So anyway, I finally learned how to work it, and that was my experience with that. But we had so much fun with that boat. And that's what really got us into boating. And so we moved to Oregon in 1997, 20 years ago. We didn't have a boat, but our friends liked boating. So the kids were about at that age where we really wanted to get them out, you know, get a love for boating, build up some memories. So we bought a 20-foot Sea Swirl Spider. Well, we used to take them boating, oh man, tubing up and down the Willamette between Newburgh and Wilsonville for years. And we had so much fun. And then they grew up and they went away. And Linda and I said, well, let's go explore a little bit of Portland. So we take our boat down Portland. Now, if you know those walls, those cement walls when you're going in down by River Place, when a wave hits that from another boat, it seems to come back way bigger than it went in. And this boat I was scared. And so we said, okay, we have to get a bigger boat. So we bought that Richardson. It was a 34-foot. I had never driven anything so big in my life. Old wooden thing, maintenance, oh my gosh. So anyway, we're mooring it up at Big Oak. Now when I'm coming down that river and I look over Big Oak, and that slip I have to pull in, it's tiny. And this boat's big. And I'm not liking it at all. So I went to a high school basketball game in Sherwood, and I saw Scott Chicario. And he said, hey, I heard you guys bought a boat. why don't you come down and join our yacht club? And I said, well, I can't afford a yacht club. And he's like, oh, you can afford this. So I went down the next day. I literally went down the next day, and they had just put in these new docks. The place was beautiful. I said, Linda, we've got to do this. And kind of the rest is history. We've been there, 12 years or whatever. Let's see. Okay, so the club's theme this year is promoting boating activity and safety and encourage participation to build memories and friendships. If I'd known I was going to have to read this, I would have made this a lot shorter. but really, all I'm meaning by this is that we can have a lot of fun and still be safe. And a really good example of it is, Parker with the Daughter of Neptune and the Blue Gavel. They're both really promoting Life Vest safety. And I'd just like to continue on with that. And as far as making new friends and having a lot of fun, we have the best place on the water. I mean, down in the channel, that is the best place. And I really encourage you guys, come on down. There's a lot of Sundays where the people that live there especially will just, smoke a brisket or whatever, and everybody brings a side, and we just go out front, we sit out there and have a blast. I'd encourage everybody, come on down. It's really fun. I'd like to thank the board. Thank you for stepping up and helping me out. I'd like to thank my wife for helping me out. And I'd also like to tell you that this is Jim and Mary's 50th anniversary today, right now.
Oh.